63% of you are wrong. Made a mistake here, guys. Get away from the top of here because it's getting wet. Good morning, everyone. If you have not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. Videos every Tuesday and Friday, and the odd occasion Sundays, and I think I'm going to bring them back, but I've said that a few times, but who knows. It's been dry, so that means no rain for, well, it rained last Friday when I was away, but no rain for like 2 weeks properly, so it's dry. And we have been traveling, which is incredible. I'm just gonna start this up so she can warm up. There we go, she's there. Keep myself tomorrow, keep myself tonight. Warm that up. So yeah, we're spreading some muck today, very exciting. I'm excited for it, I love it, it's one of my favourite jobs. We did a poll on Instagram. You should follow me there on Instagram, it's great. It's so much fun. So I did a poll of who prefers to grass cart or shift slurry. Slurry, you can do it all the time. You can watch the tower go down, you're cracking on. Grass carting, you're waiting for, you know, waiting for spring, and then you go in and you going, and summer tunes are blaring. I understand why people like grass carting, but slurrying is one of my favourite jobs, and I said slurrying is nearly better than grass carting. I know, and we found that I was wrong. 63% preferred grass carting, and 37% actually preferred spreading slurry. So, put you there. Yeah, so 37% agreed with me and they preferred spreading slurry. So I think the 37% are wrong. There we go. Whew. Go on. I better go in this way because it's out of the way. Props. So what we were doing is the young stock have a big bale. They're quite young, so they're not really munching fruit that quickly. So after like 5-6 days or whenever it goes old, sometimes it lasts a bit longer, sometimes they don't. I put it into there, and then the bull who's still out with some of the heifers, they just munch the rest of it. Obviously they weren't too keen on that because they do get silo as well. They're just kind of living outside, not really eating too much outside. Should probably make them eat more outside, but I want them to keep the condition on the backs, so that's what we're doing. I'm just going to scrape it up. She's going to start. Oh, she's going to start. Boom, on the button. It's dry. We're cracking on. We travelled yesterday. How am I going to get all this? That is the question. Of course I'm going to get all this. I don't even know why I doubted it for a second. I emptied the side pit. I haven't done a video on emptying the side pit, which I'm going to do soon. We emptied the side pit yesterday, travelled really well. What I want to do is just keep going. It's 8 o'clock in the morning now. I've scraped up, bedded up, fed cows, all that stuff. And then, made a mistake here, guys. Okay. Forward. Let's go over. There she goes. We're off. Just tidying this up again. Just gonna slurry cart all day, pretty much. There's a couple of other jobs I need to do, but Dad's gonna feed this morning, and then he's gonna take over slurrying for an hour or two, and then I'll do the jobs with Heidi. Got some calves to move, we've got some sheep to get in because they're seeing the tup. The ewes that come here for winter arrived yesterday, so they're in this field. So I'm just gonna mark my ewes up, and they come with a Suffolk tup, and that's what's gonna go on them. Leave this here. Leave this. Whew. Use that tub there. This is brave. That falls in the muck. We're definitely gonna have failed today. Oh, you stupid boy. There we go, now I can put you on there. Go. need to go back a bit. There we go, that's better. She's full, ready to go. Let's go shift some slurry.
She's a hard to label, untamable woman. Just wait till you see her. She's a monumental, well, a symbol stunner. You better believe it. Yeah. Guarantee you've never seen better. There ain't no way you will forget her. You know it when you take her out tonight. She's not just one of the ladies. She ain't gonna fall for the same old lie. You're in trouble, baby. No time to take it slow. You gotta show what you got. Anything it takes to keep from moving on. You know it when you take her out tonight. She's not just one of the ladies. Yeah, she gonna make you work for it. She's an independent, down-to-business woman. You can bet that in the moment she is gonna own it.
Okay, so first load, definitely got that wrong. Yesterday I was going in 4th low box and I was doing the whole run. This time full, and I got halfway through, so that's a little bit annoying.
She ain't gonna fall for the same old lie. You're in trouble, baby. No time to take it slow. You gotta show what you got. Anything it takes to keep from moving on. You know it when you take her out tonight. She's not just one of the ladies. Yeah, she gonna make you work for it. Gonna make you work for it.
Done 2 loads this morning, had a bit of breakfast. Heidi's just scraping up. When Heidi scrapes up, I'm going to give her a hand doing that job. You'll see the first load. I've been travelling 4th low box every load yesterday. Every load, 4th low box. And I was sure, like 50% sure it didn't make any sense. So what I've just done is I've got to gear up, which is first high box. So I went all the way. But the problem is, we know as farmers of this land, the closer you get to the wood, the wetter it gets. And that last load, you can just see, I'm just digging into some grass. It's getting wet up there. We also like to overlap it, and I know a lot of people say, well, you should go slower, save driving on the same land or whatever. But the problem is, like I was saying, being wet at the top of the wood, which is there if you can see, sorry about the sun, what happens is, it's obviously wetter. So with overlapping, what it does, especially doing this bit of land, is by the time you're at the top of the field, near the wood, where it's the wettest, you are the lightest point. So you're actually putting on the same amount if I was going a bit slower. I do understand if I went slower, I would just do the same job, you wouldn't have to overlap it, I get that. But I'm just going to overlap it because that's what Dad's done. He's taught me his bad ways, and probably it is a bad way, but it's the way we do it. The other thing I did was I just moved this a little bit. You'll be able to see like literally a tad on the last load there. Can you see that much? Literally a tad. So what we're doing is we're just tilting this that way a bit, so it fires it left as much as it fires it right. I was just finding it was shooting it right more than left. If that's going to help, I have no idea. We did about 7 or 8 loads yesterday, perfectly straight, no problems. First 2 loads I've done today. First load halfway up there, second load is wonky as anything. So what we'll do is probably get some loads done, Oh, Dad's there. Probably get some loads done and then I will video again. But my first 2 loads of the morning have been very, very wonky. I was saying, Dad, you'll probably agree with me. The reason that we double lap, especially up here, is because the closer you get to that wood, it gets wetter.
Oh yeah.
So you come in an empty load at the top. Some people would say, why don't you go slower and just do half a field? But it wouldn't work for us because it just gets wetter and wetter.
No, to be honest with you, it's quite watery, our slurry, and it's quite thin. So while you're on a good field, you can travel and you can get as much as possible on. You don't want to be going to the next field. And we'll probably put some box muck on down there later on when it's...
Oh really? We don't normally put box muck up there, do we?
No, but we can do, because we don't normally do it. Means we haven't done it for the last year or 2. Means it wouldn't do any harm to feed the worms and feed the bacteria a bit of farmyard manure, say box muck, something with a fibre in rather than wet, dank slurry all the time. Slurry forces grass. It's going.
Yeah, it's going.
Slurry will force the grass, but the box muck gives a bit of earthiness to the root structure and gives it so the worms work, and then it'll build the organic matter up within the soil, not necessarily on top of the soil.
And that's why we can grow grass so well.
That's why it's a mixture. So it's about time it had some on there, and that's my plan. That's why we're slurrying it first now, let the slurry wash in and get away. Sheep will graze it. Now go on with the box muck with a little spreader. It's a bit lighter, but it's better.
Yeah, we do need to spread some box muck. We've just missed that autumn period, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just not been dry enough, unfortunately.
But we'll catch up if we work hard.
I'm in your way, aren't I?
Yeah, I can put some back to the tower.
Not yet, no. But it's quite thick stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm going to let some back while you've got a full thing, so you'll have a mixture. Okay.
Alright.
So give it, there could be a bit of water and stuff. Does that ring feeder one putting away?
Yeah, it does.
You want a few more revs on your sector?
He loves it, doesn't he?
Move so much more, just with a few more revs.
Here we go. There we go, from the tower. Smell that. Heidi goes, I've been here for so long, I can't even smell cow muck anymore.
Smell it now.
You can smell it now. When it comes in like that, you can smell it.
It's not the worst smell in the world.
No, it's just like, it smells fresh, doesn't it? I think fresh muck. It smells like.
Imagine falling in that.
Fresh poo. Have you ever fallen in it?
Yeah.
No. Dad did.
Really?
Dad fell in it once, storing. Can't remember what he did. I think it was a boy and fell into his head into the old farm. So and it can kill you. It can kill you. Methane. Is it methane that kills you? The gas is in it at least. It kills you.
Ammonia?
Ammonia? Is it ammonia that kills you? It's something different. Don't do it. That's one thing, don't do it. I do my head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you doing? It's gone, ha ha. Get it soft over here. Shape, 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 shape. Jump. Very odd smells going on at the moment. Obviously you've got slurry and you've got Dad unloading the feeder. You've got fresh grass and slurry. Weird. One's nice, one's nice in a different way. The warrior with the moustache. 2 seconds all it filled up.
It'd be full.
Need to wash again. Thank you! Team work. It's getting wet up top. So it's getting wet up here. You can see how wet it's getting. The last load I dropped down to 4 earlier. And I thought, oh there we go. Thank God for that. We're empty. I'm gonna get away from the top of here because it's getting wet. Get it high again out. Oh, nice gear change, Tom. Said no one ever. Just can't get it right. First gear, I think I'm going too far along. I'm trying to like really slow down in first, dropping down to 4th low box, well like lower box, and it's going short, so I'm just not getting it right. I split in between the last load, but I'm just, I'm I'll get it right. I say I get it right. Dad will have a go in a minute and he'll nail it. He's just struggling to get a nice clean run at it at the moment, but you can see how wet it is on top of that wood. You don't want to get any closer than I have been doing. I'm just trying to get it done. Nice straight lines and all that, but sometimes you just get the slurry on the field and it might not look the prettiest. Well, I was walking through here. Cows were a little bit short of grub this morning. We put as much in the feeder as we normally do. They'd eaten up last night, well yesterday, so I thought last night I'd give them a bit more, and then today they'd eaten up, so I just gave Dad a bell whilst he was feeding over there. Just like, you put a bit of a mix on, just get these guys fed, and they're all got up eating, just a little bit extra for him. Looking well conditioned. 132, we saw her calve the other day. She's doing all right. She dropped 17.5 litres on Monday morning. Today is Thursday, so I don't know what she'll be on now. She's just creeping up, so she's only about 14 days calf now, so she's smashing it. So people ask, why do you keep her, why don't you just get rid of her? Because she's doing pretty well. You know, she might drop 12 tonight, so she's a 29 litre cow currently, and hopefully that will just go up. We are still in. Hopefully her yield will keep just creeping up. Yeah, she's doing well. How good are cows, by the way? Just it's filling up, but look at it, look at it. How good are cows? Just look at him. Oh, munching on. Hey girls. So happy. Tell you what I did learn from going to Ireland. Everyone's cows are about that size, maybe a bit smaller, and you can see ours are not. When you come back home and you think, our cows are massive. That was the only thing about Ireland. Just no bother.
Gonna go in a sec.
Oh, you're right. So guys, that is the end of today's video. We've just been tanking last night, well yesterday and today. Finally got the rhythm. I used 4th gear. I found that I was in the wrong high-low. We've got 4 high-lows, if that makes sense. So like low, not that low, medium, high, and I was in like not that low instead of medium, high. It makes sense. So we're just taking slurry out while we can, while the weather permits. It's probably not doing a lot to the grass, but it's not damaging it. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Because there's a good tight sward on that pasture, as you can see, you can carry, because there's a lot of grass that it'll carry at the moment. Odd little black mark we're making up near the wood where the ground changes to that heavier ground, but on the, what, 75–80% of it, you don't even know you've been on it, do you?
No.
Because there's a lot of grass there, it'll carry the tractor and tanker.
You just put 100 sheep on it to eat it off though.
When it gets eaten off, it'll be a different kettle of fish, but while we can travel, we'll travel.
We've not even done half of that field yet. All these sheep have so much stuff to graze, they're kind of buried in grass, so we're not too worried about that. And I know double lapping, I know what you'll say, it just works for us.
It works for us because unfortunately a field of cattle is still in other fields. We don't want to cover all the good grass with loads of slurry, otherwise they'll have nothing to eat. So we have to follow the cattle now, because once they've got the best of it, these that are out, the sheep will have the rest, and they'll tidy up after the cows. Simple as that.
Simple as that. On that bombshell, hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. We were tanking today. I know we didn't do full bit of tanking. I know we didn't finish the field, but you were here with me. We moved some slurry today. It's very exciting. Dad's taking over. I'm going to go load the feeder for these moo cows. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to your channel. You get your TP merch. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and get your TP merch, which his dad is wearing. He's sporting, he's looking good in it. It makes everyone look so good at Pemberton's Farm Shop.co.uk/TP merch. You can pick it up there. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.